Today is Monday, June 14th, and this is Eunoia, spoken by Elswyth. I'm recording this episode on Monday morning, so, it's no doubt, it's arriving a little late. I resurrected my laptop. It's the first time it's been on since April, to start my conversation Italian class over the video chat. Let's talk distracting. Distracting is when one person has the beach as their background and another person has some cold looking place. It's so surreal. Did anyone else ever move to a desktop computer and keep being surprised about all the things it doesn't have? Wi-Fi, somewhere to plug a headset in without an adapter, though I'm really thankful for my Bluetooth earbuds. I use them all the time and I love them. I use a different headset for now when I'm recording. But here's the thing. My monitor is amazing and it's large and it has lots of D's and P's and I's. But of course I couldn't use it because there's no camera. So anyway, I had to go back to the laptop, which now feels like it has a screen that is smaller than my phone, and attempt to find things with a professor that doesn't seem too adept at sending out stuff. Anyway, the class though is great. It's adding nicely to what I'm already been doing with the living language Italian, but I don't think we're gonna have a bilingual podcast anytime soon. The really good news is that I've caught up with some of the other lovely messages that I've received from you all. Not least, I've been checking the submissions to the Tell Me Good Things forum. It's an easy place, if you don't know, to thank me for release from permissive circumstances or, just fill me in with progress from your homework. I'm elated to hear the positive responses to Margaret. From B and CD, some from before the session was released. Working on developing the stories of my 3 intertwined maids is a writing project that's well underway. I was asked whether a follower should choose one of the maids and only explore one trigger. And the answer is, that's up to you, but there is a maid roulette in the works. You will know, of course, beforehand, that it will include all 3 triggers, and quite a spin for you to enjoy, for me to enjoy. My goal is to release sessions that explore the differences, of course, between the different mindsets, the different personas, and of course, if you don't have the different triggers, it'll be a challenge. But again, don't feel like you have to do all of it. I will still be going down soliloquy, vanilla, and Sabriel. Of course, he is going to get a nice little treat. So plenty of stuff in the works. Even though it's sunny and gorgeous outside, your mistress is still doing things. Here we go. I also get a lot of emails too, so I would say it might almost be split in half of who uses the forum and who uses the emails. One's from R.C., extolling the virtues of experiencing warm and fuzzy feelings towards the idea of being my chaste pet while listening to circles within circles. R.C. followed up on the 30th, thanking me for floor time. Well, I just released 3 versions of a trigger session on the subject of delaying gratification. These sessions might ring a familiar appeal to some of my long-term followers, those who received personalized sessions from me in the past. I've revisited some of those sessions and created new public sessions off the back of those. That, of course, allows me to weave those triggers into other sessions, into Eunoia, into mind control fragments, and wherever. Now I'm imagining the image of that purple-clad logomantic sorceress weaving her runes into a tapestry, one that will make each and every one of you feel exactly as I want you to feel. I think I've loved the ideas of tapestries hanging on walls since reading a particular book by Piers Anthony. This is just a short update, as you can tell. On Wednesday, though I can get a bit wordy, on Wednesday, listen up, you will have new mind control fragments appearing. They will be on the website, mostly because of the content. So if you're listening to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever, remember, Wednesday has something juicy and good and deals with JOI, but it's only going to be on the website because it's JOI. So, Wednesday, visit me on our little home, spokenbyelswyth.com, or for the lazy, elswyth.com. Then, go to the Mind Control Fragments page and you'll see that there's a player there. You will notice, speaking of playing, that I do sometimes take a few off when I add a few on, so they're not always there. There is another one that's going out to patrons only. Soon I'll be sharing what's coming next weekend, and possibly the weekend after that. As always, I'm working on figuring out that good balance with creativity, avoiding any burnout, and touching on all of those subjects that I absolutely love. I am happy, though, that these mind control fragments seem to have really taken the fancy of a lot of people, so that is going to be a regular Wednesday occurrence. And that perfect utopian world, you would find that Monday has Eunoia, Wednesday has fragments, Friday, and Saturday, sessions. I still want to work something in there special for my Happy Harem, and that will likely be Fridays. Oh, and how could I forget? Sunday, our together day. So here's your homework. Ready? This almost feels like cheating. But in honor of my class today, and there was a little doggy barking in the background, just pretend you didn't hear him, and this is a wonderfully edited professional podcast. Your homework. If you already know how to use a bialetti, a maca pot, then you have no homework. If you don't know how to use one, you have to take 5 to 10 minutes and find an instructional video on YouTube or research otherwise, but seriously, using YouTube is easiest, and learn. And your permissive circumstance, because I'm in such a wonderful mood, is just this. If you can hear my voice, you have my permission.